I'm Gretchen. I am coming to you from Amazing Charcuterie Boards, and I love to make charcuterie boards here in my home. And today I want to show you 2 ways to make a salami rose. And these are such a great way to elevate and improve your charcuterie boards and take them kind of that next level and make them a little bit fancy. And they're super easy to do. So they look fancy, but they're not hard. So I want to show you 2 different methods. So we're going to make a rose that looks kind of like this, that stands on its own, as well as one that's going to be in some sort of container and is a little bit prettier from the top, but also has that container on the outside. So you're going to want some salami. I have some dried Italian salami here, and you want it to be, this is about a 2-inch diameter here. So in general, I find that this is a nice size for making most of these roses. I am going to show you as well how to use a little bit smaller one and just to show you what it looks like when it's done. I also have a video that shows a few more styles of how to use and style salami on a board, so check that out. And if you're new here, please subscribe, and I share different tips and tricks about how to make charcuterie boards here on this site and this channel. So welcome. Let's get started. So the first rose we're going to make is this really simple one here. And to do that, you're going to want some sort of container that has a small opening. So a champagne flute or a small wine glass is great. I have a little shot glass here. Another thing I like to have on hand for these is a portion cup. You can buy them online or sometimes at a Walmart or something like that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our cup, and I'm going to start with about 5 pieces of salami. So let me just pull those out. And for the first one, we're just going to start going around the outside here, and that should take about all 5 of my pieces, like that. And then I'm going to grab about 5 to 7 more. Let's see, that's 4. And I'm just going to keep going around my cup right here like this. I like to give it a little bit of a squeeze before I take it out, and then I'm just going to flip it upside down, kind of give it a little push, and pull it open like that. And there is my salami rose. All right, let me just show you that again. So I'm just going to go around in a circle, putting my pieces about half over. It's worth experimenting with how far over you want them, just it changes the look a little bit. Just going to keep layering. All right, maybe one more. Here we go. And I'm just going to flip it upside down, and I have my rose. If you find they're not staying together, you can kind of compress everything a little bit to hold it. You can use a toothpick, but in general I find that they do stay together just fine. All right, so that is method 1. Okay, for method 2, you're going to need some sort of container. So you can use a small jar, you can use a ramekin, any type of container that is medium sized works pretty well. Just the bigger it is, the more you're going to have to put in it. So I'm going to use this little yellow ramekin right here, and to start with, I am just going to go around, and I'm going to place about 1/3 of my salami piece overhanging the outside. So let's see, I'm using 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I generally like to make this in a slightly smaller container, but for this one I'm going to show you it's just a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside for a minute, and I'm then going to lay out about 9 more pieces of salami. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then I'm just going to fold that, I guess, in half. Give it a little push down, and then you're just going to, starting from the end, you're going to tuck it and roll it. You didn't really start at either end. I don't want to do it super tight because I want to leave it so that there's kind of the petals out in there. And it's going to roll up like that, and then you just put that in the center of your container. And you now have a really pretty and easy to use rose that can be just placed anywhere on your charcuterie board. Great, so those are our two methods, our kind of stand-alone flower and our slightly more complicated but really pretty flower that's in a container. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and come back for more tips and tricks on how to make and style charcuterie boards.